Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be a PGL game here on the map Twisted Meadows. Hold on a bit, let's crank down the volume on my headphones because I might not be able to hear myself. Anyway, this is going to be a human vs undead matchup between Lucifer and Tho. I don't think I casted this one. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I don't actually have a checklist for these kind of things, but yeah. Twisted Meadows is a fairly big map, and we'll see how Lucifer does, because, I mean, Tho hasn't really looked all that weak in the PGL at least. Obviously this tournament was played many months ago, and, well, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I actually haven't caught up with current events for Warcraft. I still know that WCA is going on, but I have no idea to what extent or who actually advanced in, I guess, the tournament and qualifies and all that. So I might have to catch up eventually. Obviously I'm trying to catch up, trying to upload some videos onto this channel, but yeah, it's getting very close to final exams, so the usual, when that finishes, hopefully I can start pumping out more videos, but until then I'll just try and manage. Lucifer going for the Ted Fiend start here. Lucifer getting himself a Death Knight first as well, nothing out of the ordinary. Tho actually manages to get himself his Archmage before the Death Knight, so that did seem like a rather late hero for Lucifer, but I guess it won't matter too much. The only thing that will lead into is Lucifer probably won't be able to go for any early harassment. He might try, but he's obviously missed the more important camp on the top side here, as Tho picks up the Robot Magi's +6, which gives him +6 attack, as well as a bit of mana and mana regen, but of course that 6 attack is probably the most important thing. Alright, Death Knight actually gonna skip that sheep. We usually see undead players killing critters because number one, they're evil, and of course number two, they want to summon those skeletons, but so far the Death Knight just scouting out where on earth the Archmage is. He should have already guessed that the Archmage has already completed that top Rock Golem camp, and looks like Tho is gonna go after this Green Creep camp to just for that easy experience, I guess. I was gonna say for that small jump to level 2, but he's already level 2 because, well, he started at this camp. What was I thinking of? I think I was thinking of the Overseer camp instead. Yeah, anyway, it does seem like an early expand coming in for Tho. He should be moving his peasants along shortly, and yes, there we go. We are gonna go and most likely clear out that Ogre Magi camp. The Acolyte is here to spot it. He is probably gonna die. Yep, probably not the best place for that Acolyte to be in. He even got ensnared. Thankfully he didn't actually feed experience over to Tho. Lucifer needs to be rather careful here. He could have been surrounded, but thankfully a couple of those units were his skeletons, so he did get a Death Coil onto a warrior. He might not be able to stick around for the item here, as he's already half health, which is rather dangerous. Tho is obviously playing it safe, even though his peasants are taking quite a bit of damage. It's probably worthwhile, as well, he doesn't want to lose that Magi, but regardless, he did lose it instead. Boots of speed, and we are going to have a TP scroll being used there as the last fireball was about to land. Lucky, unlucky, Lucifer was kind of both, honestly. I was rather surprised that Tho did lose that Magi to him, as well as the item, but he kind of caught it back a little bit, forcing that TP scroll to be burnt. And of course the really bad thing about undead is that they just have an unreliable form of healing, honestly. The only way they can heal is to stick on that blight, and of course, it really sucks when you have the Death Knight relegated to the base rather than actually out in the field doing work. Of course, the other alternative is getting Death Pact, but getting Death Pact over Unholy Aura seems rather wasteful. You would generally see that as a third ability sometimes, but yeah, Unholy Aura also has the health regen anyway, so it's kind of the same thing. Though is going to start being on the aggressive right now. Health potion has been popped by Lucifer. He might lose himself an Overseer, but it seems like Tho's just gonna pull out. As well, I actually don't know what he's afraid of. It's just a couple of Crypt Fiends. I imagine he has Defend, but I'm not entirely certain because, of course, a Warcraft 3 replay system is not too generous on the casters here. Okay, so an Arcane Vault is going to be placed down as the Town Hall is starting to be saturated. No Blacksmith just yet, but we should be seeing that as soon as Tier 2 starts. Lucifer's actually going to cancel himself that Black Citadel as he cancels the Slaughterhouse as well. The Lich is here to try and defend, but he hasn't tossed out any Frost Novas just yet. There we go with Frost Nova number 1. A Deathcore is going to heal up one of those Acolytes there. Lucifer is queuing up Acolytes just in case if he loses any. It's kind of a win scenario still for Tho because he did delay his opponent's tier 3. Miraculously, Tho did not actually kill any Acolytes. So good death coils there from Lucifer, but maybe he canceled it a little, maybe he jumped the gun a little bit in terms of the cancel. Now he has one excess Acolyte and his Black Citadel and Slaughterhouse has been delayed, I would say.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, not sure how severe the delay is, honestly, since sometimes we see undeads pulling it through, but I hope Lucifer can actually pull it through, because we have been seeing many undead players actually just lose because their comp just completely gets steamrolled by the human composition. So yeah, I'm kind of rooting for Lucifer. I always do like rooting for Lucifer, but yeah, he doesn't have the most favorable matchups. Okay, Tho is moving out once again with his footmen, most likely to target the Acolytes again, but he wouldn't find too much success, honestly, with the very good defense display that Lucifer put on earlier. I doubt he will botch it this time, so I'm not sure what Tho is trying to do here. Blacksmith being placed down. We should have a double Arcane Sanctums pop down as well as soon as Keep Tech is finished. Lots and lots of towers for Tho as well. So yeah, the only vulnerable, I guess, base is the second one, because it's only three towers versus 6 here. So yeah. Zeppelin has been hired up, so Tho is going to go for the backdoor drop here onto these Acolytes. Lucifer does not have a TP scroll, so this drop is going to be pretty disastrous if it actually succeeds in doing some damage. Lucifer is getting himself a second Spirit Tower. He already has one and a Nerubian Tower, as well as the Halls of the Dead here, but will it be enough against defending footmen? I don't know. We already have one Acolyte being taken down. The ghouls are trying to do their best as well. Lucifer, on the other hand, blighted seal on, or the sacrificial skull onto the front of the base here. So it's essentially going to be a trade of buildings. I'm not sure how much damage either player will do. Tho might not be able to take down any buildings. He might get one Acolyte, but he is currently suffering a lot of fire here. I mean Ziggurats, not Acolytes. He's already killed plenty of Acolytes, honestly. Meanwhile, over at Lucifer's side, lots of peasants, couple of towers, but not much else, honestly. So I would imagine Lucifer would be the one forced to retreat here, but oh no, never mind. It seems like the Archmage is going to retreat, meanwhile the footmen are just going to do their work here. The Zeppelin gets taken down, probably a mistake from Tho, he did not need to lose that one. I don't know what Lucifer is doing right now because he is not going to be in the upper hand after this. He killed all the peasants, that's great. Unfortunately Tho has a first base and he's going to castle tech. Double workshops as well. It's probably going to be a siege tank finish here from Tho. If it is a rather smart read from him. Obviously, Lucifer has yet to go to Black Citadel, and siege tanks will absolutely crush him right now. There's absolutely no need to go flying machines because there are no destroyers. Mortar teams, I don't know. Maybe siege tanks. Siege tanks would be the more smart move. And no, we are gonna go flying machines. I don't know about this honestly, because Lucifer is probably never gonna get himself any destroyers. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. He did start tier 3, but I honestly think siege engines would have been able to finish this. Okay, Tho is gonna lose himself the expansion, and now Lucifer is gonna run away. No real point destroying the blacksmith as the workshops are pretty much done. Obviously killing the blacksmith would maybe prevent Tho from getting knights, but it doesn't seem like he's going to get knights anyway. 1-1 flying machines. I don't know. I still kind of like the siege engine idea, to be frank. But yeah, Tho's just built himself a couple of flying machines just in case any statues dare to go into destroyers here. Tho building a replacement base as well, with plenty of towers to boot. Yeah. I don't know, honestly. Lucifer did suffer quite a bit of economic damage. He's about 600 to 700 gold behind. Though in terms of the main base, and of course,
forces are under attack.
What is it? Almost 3,000 gold? Yeah, like 2,750 was mined out from the expansions, so Tho's like completely ahead right now. He's also managed to finish tier 3 before his opponent. Yeah, scary spot for our undead player, and it doesn't look like undeads are gonna get a victory in their checklist right now, because this is a rather difficult position for Lucifer to come back from. He's training more statues. Did he lose the second one? Or maybe he didn't have a second one to begin with. Oh no, he's building a third one, okay. So he's preparing for those destroyers, but sadly it seems like Tho is already prepared with that. About like, how many is that, 9 flying machines already? Oh, plenty more than that. Almost a full control group of 1-1 upgraded flying machines. The Mountain King is at level 2 as well, so level 4, level 2 versus level 3, level 3. The Death Knight will hit 4 right after this High Priest, so slight hero advantage towards the Undead. Mainly because, well, Lich is also 1 level higher, but of course, the Undead hero combo is pretty synergistic. Okay, the flying machines are going to be very useful when dealing with the Red Drake. Okay, I still feel like siege engines would have finished this game by now. But Tho is going to play the long game here, the long safe game. And the Red Drake should drop some goodies, maybe a Rock Golem, maybe it is going to be a Scroll of Restoration and a replenishment potion. Okay, so not too much of a goodie prize there, but it's good enough, I guess. Scroll of Restoration is a very good item. It's both a Scroll of Mana and a Scroll of Healing. I think they heal and restore more, but I don't exactly remember because it's been a while since I've seen that item. And you can see Tho, yep, completely Okay, I thought I was going to completely ignore his base, but no, he is actually going to completely ignore his base. He's going to go straight after Lucifer's. We have the oh god, I can't remember the names anymore. The air to ground bombs from the flying machine, so they'll be able to do siege damage towards these slaughterhouses and buildings. Honestly, these flying machines are just crappier versions of siege engines. Okay. A lot of them are burning, but that's mainly because of the red drake. TP scroll is going to be used by Lucifer, and Tho is actually going to retreat. Paladin comes out as the third and final hero for Tho, but you can see that Nova Coil combo onto the Mountain King, forcing a TP scroll, and the human heroes will retreat. Okay, good job Tho. We are gonna finally have siege engines. The only unfortunate thing is destroyers do fairly nicely against those siege engines, but of course that's what flying machines are for. So it all comes around full circle, I guess. Expand attempt possibly for Tho in the top left. Yeah, he's gonna place it down right now. He's been completely dominant so far. I really feel like Lucifer should not have traded damage on expansion for his main base, because that's, if you think about it, not pretty smart, because, well, your opponent has multiple bases and you only have one. If both of you lose one at the same time, your opponent will have one left, so, you know, it's simple stuff like that. Nova Coil combo onto the Archmage. He is going to use that Scroll of Restoration, and of course the Paladin can go for a Holy Light as well. Lots of flying machines actually getting killed here, but it does not seem to matter as all the destroyers have been wiped out, and now there's no opposition for these siege engines. Lucifer looks like he's going to maybe GG out soon, as it's pretty much impossible for Crypt Fiends to completely deal with 4 siege engines before they actually finish off your base. So GG from Lucifer. That is going to be a pretty clean game from Tho. Obviously that mishap with trading bases was the main factor there, but of course that's just the game. That's just how it goes. You gotta make those decisions properly and smartly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys whenever I have the time. I have multiple assignments to do within the next couple of weeks, so yeah. Anyway, take care. See you later.